entertaining battle. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys trying to get back to winning football. They've dropped their last two. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And we're underway in Nashville. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. It's the six-year quarterback, started at least a game as a backup in each of the last 4 seasons, Tyler Huntley.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Huntley looking to throw. Hits him on the in route.
One thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Still on his feet. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, start.
Handoff running right, Pollard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Throwing to the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Miller. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All set now. 1st and 10. Shough now from the gun. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shough working from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll make up a few of the yards that they lost to that flag. Looks like 2nd down and 12 coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing, Shough. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Now an inside handoff to Miller. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You want to go on the road, run it right down their throat from the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Action, 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Ready? 72. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
4th down, here's Shuck. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And their boldness, well, we've seen it pay off in the past, Brock, just not on their last drop. They got turned away on 4th down.
Yeah, and I think the play caller... Honestly,
Kellen Moore wants another look at that, and he's going to get it. The challenge flag is out. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's caught for the 1st. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end left. Throwing here, Huntley. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13.
Ready? 18, card.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have second down behind the sticks.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. He'll air it out on third. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46, third down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He's going to keep this one. Oh, he loses the football. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Back to throw. Chubb. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Chubb to throw. Screen here for Kamara. Still motoring past the 30. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Off to play action. Chubb. Looking to his fullback now. On the move, past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They run. It's Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Shuck looking to pass here. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And Shuck's going to have him a first down as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now give left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now with how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game, it's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Okay, break! Get it! Bronco 80!
Here's Huntley. Completed over the middle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Oh, Granderson in on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Saints, to running back Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets.
70 Lions!
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 79 Broncos!
This will give to Kamara. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff here for Miller. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now Shuck to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well,
Here we go.
To throw, here's Huntley. Left side, cut by Ridley. They're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Huntley now to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville.
First and 10
It's the Titans. With it, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Huntley to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. They're going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Shuck now on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Shuck now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Throw right side, cut by Olave. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st down, Saints.
Shotgun snap to Sharp. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now head up, 1st and 10 from the 42.
65.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throws count. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Huntley looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, go.
Throwing here, Huntley. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind up.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it. 76.
Banjo.
Huntley. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans get their first points of this game just before halftime. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. He'll throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Saints offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his fullback. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brought down by Draymond Jones. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, here's Miller. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
Shuck working from the gun. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got first down from the 31. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Throwing, Chubb. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Headed out right. It's complete. This is Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. Will reach
because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They gain 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone on first. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Huntley. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. They got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they... Here's a give inside to Kamara. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
A gain of 7. First down, New Orleans.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He has this down to the 34. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Looking to his fullback now. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Off the play action, Chuck. This one finds the fullback. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
For a Saints first down. First and goal at the 1.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a third-quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people.
Ready up. Back. Step.
Huntley now to throw. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw. Here's Huntley. This is Ridley working the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Tiger.
So we're through 3 here. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's keeping it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He's brought down by Terrell Edwards. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The
The Saints come marching onto the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Chuck on third down. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On play action, here's Shump. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third down, here's Shump. Connection made to Shaheed. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Makes the catch. Makes the tackle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Third and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. It's an Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Tigers.
Huntley. Looking sideline and caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Ridley, caught again. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Check, Panther.
Throwing here, Huntley. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Huntley looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
16 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
Here's Huntley to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Titans first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Handoff headed right. Kamara ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Deep drop this time. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here's Huntley. Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Check that.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working now from the gun.
48-yard line.
He'll try and run this. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Huntley. He calls his own number again. Oh, the football's loose. Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go.
First down. 1st and goal.
And that spike stops the clock at 50 seconds to go. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. A tight end in motion now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Don't go, it's Pollard. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown.
For the big guys up front, confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage, and frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Down inside 30 seconds now, their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. One of the toughest things for a team to achieve successfully, and yes, they made that look simple, partner, getting the ball back.
Yeah, unlike that round ball that you like to talk about, this one bounces in funny ways, and the numbers,
Yes, it does.
well, they're not on your side on these onside kicks, but it happened to work this time, and may embolden them in the future.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Demario Davis.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game?
It's a win on the road for the Saints. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.